But Dave will go first, and then we'll go chronologically.
I'm really glad that you guys decided to make this like a big, special type of event, because it is a big deal. And I know it was tough for you guys to plan and do all this stuff, and I'm really glad that everyone's here, that you did decide to make this a very special event. It's going to be great and beautiful. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Next.
One of my first memories of my life is Jean, christening, little princess girl, big deal, and really easy for us to like joke, nobody's ever going to be good enough for Jean, and I carried her to bed for, her whole life. Until I went to college. And then Jeff comes along. And, high school boyfriend, you think it's never going to amount to anything. And Jean's a handful. No doubt about it.
A force.
And it takes a special guy like Jeff to counter Jean. And together you guys make just an amazing couple. And everyone here is just delighted that you guys pushed through your years together and grew up and became adults. And we love you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
When they brought Jean home, it was different. Obviously, a girl coming into all boy family. We heard words we hadn't heard before, like "be gentle, be careful." And there was crying. And then Jean grew up, and we had ballet lessons and dance lessons and crying. And then she grew out of the ballet and stuff like that, crying. Work in progress, Jeff. Jean likes to affectionately call Mom, Dad, me and her the second family. Because while, we were growing up in junior high and high school, most of you, Brian and Dave were spending 5, 6, 7 years of college. God bless. Whatever you got. Yeah. Some graduate, some did, but it doesn't matter at this point. So I got to see Jean go from, the little girl to turning into the teenager and, the great high school. And I remember I was at, I think it was my first, second year at St. Joe's, of which I spent 4 years at. That would be a theme for the second family. They said, oh, Jean's going to the prom. I'm like, oh, I'll come up. And I'm like, well, who's going? Geoff. What kind of name is that? But I mean, I gotta say, once I met Jeff, instantly liked him. His personality around the family was perfect, and obviously, his calming influence, I think, is the most important thing, where he and Jean cancel, the highs and lows end up canceling out. Through all the 4 years of hers at Delaware, and all after that, whatever happened, Geoff was always there somewhere, lingering in the background. We knew the ones that us knew. We always knew he'd be here. And, even after he drove to Ocean City to get back Winston from a house where someone had thrown out what they thought was a child's teddy bear.
It's adult teddy bear.
That's a sign. So to me, tomorrow is a formality of what I thought for the past, a long time, that you are part of our family, and it'll be nice tomorrow to make it official. And, when Jean was born shortly after she got home, I asked Mom an unfair question. When I said, I'm not the baby anymore, where do I fit in? And there's no answer to that, except that, honestly, it was to help. The joy of what happened having Jean was to help watch her become the little girl into the beautiful, genuine woman she is now, successful. And, I don't know exactly how I'll feel tomorrow. I really can't put it into words how proud and happy I'll be. So,
cheers.
Cheers.
So,
Thanks, guys.